What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my Godzilla comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to talk about Godzilla Skate or Die, issue number 5. This is the final issue of the Godzilla Skate or Die series. This one is written and drawn by Louis Joyce. And yeah, so I mean, Skate or Die has been an interesting one to cover for sure. I've kind of had some complaints about the kids and their unhealthy obsession with skateboarding. I get they love their little coin toss skate park, but there's a giant monster attack going on here. I mean, you probably best to maybe stand back. But ultimately, like I said, the last issue, I think they had that energy source that the scientists were kind of investigating, but it's kind of like a destructive power. Like it wants to destroy Earth. So we kind of find out a little bit more about it. We don't know the source of it or anything like that. We just know that that energy source is kind of a dangerous power, and it kind of injects itself of sorts into Varan, and it kind of makes him a little bit stronger. And then he's fighting Godzilla, and then one of the kids kind of gets back up. He talks about how he could almost kind of see things from Godzilla's perspective, as if their minds were kind of linked. And it's not the first time we've had Godzilla with mind links of sorts to humans. If you think back to the original or what was it, the Heisei era with Miki Saigusa having kind of a psychic connection of sorts with Godzilla at times, or even in recent IDW stuff. I think it was Godzilla Monsters and Protectors, the first series, where you had the kid, I'm trying to draw a blank on his name right now, who kind of communicated to Godzilla psychically through the help of Mothra. So it's, different means to kind of get to the same point, but humans communicating with Godzilla. And even if you look at the New Empire with Gia and Mothra communicating with Godzilla in that capacity, so you got stuff like that. So it's, like I said, it's not something we haven't seen before, but it's always kind of interesting the way they kind of tackle it. This one is kind of, like I said, the energy source kind of links their minds, and so they decide that they're going to help Godzilla, and using their skateboarding skills to kind of get from point A to point B, they kind of distract Varan. So the mechas that they had in the base didn't really play a factor, which I was kind of surprised by. And like I said, they pull off enough distraction, allowing Godzilla to use all his power to basically yeet Varan all the way into space. I mean, that is a really strong atomic breath to kind of knock Varan all the way. I guess he's kind of either gone or dead at this point. But then afterwards, like I said, Godzilla goes to leave. There's kind of a moment where they kind of him and the kids make eye contact, and with everything destroyed, and you'd think the kids would want to kind of maybe call it a day, go home or something like that. They're like, hey, why don't we go skateboard? Because now that this leveled area, it looks like a skate park or something, or maybe it's their coin toss or something. I don't know, but that's the end of the issue, and that's the end of the series. Not sure if they'll do a follow-up series or just kind of keep this a 5-part thing, but yeah, so I really love the artistic style of it. I think Louis Joyce is the way the colors are and just visually how it stands. It's a beautiful looking comic book from the first page to the last. And I think that's my favorite aspect of it, is the artistic style. I still have trouble getting into the kids and their unhealthy obsession with skateboarding. Like I said, the city just got leveled. Hey, want a skateboard? A lot of people probably died in that. Maybe not the most appropriate of things to kind of say in the moment, but like I said, it's a fun little series. It kind of does something different with the whole 90s skateboard kids aspect of it, and I had fun with it overall. And like I said, the action bits between Godzilla and Varan are the main highlight to it. I'm kind of surprised the mecha stuff that was in the secret government facility underneath their skate park didn't really play a factor into it. I thought maybe, this will be the kids kind of suiting up in the mechas and kind of fighting, but no, because it's a skateboarding thing, so they have to utilize their skateboarding skills to get from point A to point B and cause a bit of a distraction to kind of help Godzilla kind of recuperate, and ultimately that's how they're able to take down Varan. And like I said, Godzilla eating Varan into space was pretty freaking cool, so I did like that aspect of it too. So, but the ending with the kids, I'm just maybe skateboard another time. Make sure go around and check to see if people are all right. I mean, a good chunk of the city was pretty much just leveled, and you're immediately thinking about skateboarding. Parents, maybe take their boards away just for a little bit in this situation. I don't know. That's what I would do if those were my kids, if I had kids. But yeah. So like I said, Godzilla stuff is pretty cool, and Varan and all that, and the artistic style is interesting. The kids, like I said, their obsession with skateboarding kind of takes me out of it. I get loving it, but then there's a time and place where it's this is kind of a scary obsession with it too. Maybe maybe just wait a little bit to get back into your skateboarding. I get you use your skills to kind of get from point A to B to ultimately help Godzilla in a way, but the way that crystal kind of created those pulses and the one kid kind of damaged it kind of gave a supercharging to, I don't know, it was you know, they ultimately help save the day, but at the same time, like, they kind of risk things a little bit further in some ways. Like, what if, you know, that crystal backfired and summoned a lot more other things? But ultimately, like I said, the story wraps itself up, and Godzilla yeets Varan into space, probably to his death, or just out into like the cosmos. I don't exactly know, but yeah, that was kind of cool seeing Varan just get eaten into space. That's my favorite part of it too. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Not my favorite of the IDW series, but still some pretty good stuff overall. So the kids, like I said, a little bit of iffiness in their obsession with skateboarding, and I get this is a skateboarding focused book, but my goodness, there's a time and a place for that. There's more important things going on. It just, like I said, it just takes me out of it a little bit. But Godzilla's there, so it makes it all better. But anyways, what did you all think of Godzilla Skate or Die issue 5? What did you think of the series overall? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all that other fun stuff. I'm going to try and get these Godzilla videos done first before I switch back to the DC comic book stuff, because I think I just got World's Finest and Titans this week, and like I said, I'm not in a hurry to kind of cover those ones right now. World's Finest is going to be consistently good quality, and Titans, well, it's going to be Titans, but I do have another Godzilla comic book I want to talk about today, so we'll get to that after this one. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.